back on Crick and Chase, where we have joined on this show with the Grand Ole Opry and Opry Country Classics to pay tribute to the great Chet Atkins. He passed away in the year 2001. You were talking about your fondest memory of him. My fondest memory is one of the very first interviews we did with him. It was a television interview, and of course we have all the equipment like we have set up here. Well, after the interview was over, I sort of joined in, and I was pulling cables and wrapping and packing things away. And Chet was just sitting there like looking. And I was like, why are you staring at me? And he says, I'm just amazed that a woman just all dressed up for an interview like that would pitch in with the guys and do all the work. And every time I saw him after that, he would sort of talk about me as, you know, one of the crew, and I liked that.
He was
I thought that was great.
Always joking with you. He was feisty. He did have a sense of humor. He really did. Well, as a matter of fact, you know, Steve Wariner was talking so much about Chet's career earlier. Let's find out more about Chet's career, but this time from the man himself.
Thank you. I moved to Nashville in the early 1950s, and the reason I moved here was I wanted to get in on the recording scene. And I worked for a wonderful fella at RCA named Steve Scholes, and he had a dream of building a studio in Nashville and having me run it. And that dream finally came true about 1954. And along about the same time, he signed up Elvis Presley and started getting promotions in the company. And I kind of fell into his job of recording all the people in this area and people that passed through. So right now I'm going to play you a medley of some tunes that were brand new when they came across my desk. We went in the studio with some great artists, musicians and singers, and once in a while we made a hit. Now, I was going to do this section with my own hits, but I haven't had enough to do a long medley, don't you know? So we'll do these tunes that other people did. Also, my hits are so old, they're old enough to vote, you know? So here are some tunes that were brand new when they first crossed my desk, as I mentioned, and see if you remember any of them. And then one day, Al Hurt came to town. Now here's one that didn't come across my desk. I don't know if I'd have recognized it if it had, but I sure love the tune.